Oh, what up, what up? Got another one for you live from Tower City, aka the theater district, where all the actors come out here pretending. I love to see it. They got all this energy, come all the way down here to put on this performance, and they don't actually do anything. They just keep on pretending. But that's why I'm here. I love this energy. I've only been downtown for maybe 3 hours, a little more than 3 hours, but I've gotten everything that I've been looking for every second I've been down here. So that's the reason why. I kind of had to take the route that I had to get down here. Everybody has opinions, So I love the energy. I love the constant bullying that is happening down here. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got something to say or something to do or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has an opinion about why I wasn't down there earlier, why I didn't do this, why I didn't do that. And a lot of it, honestly, I can't really explain that to you myself, honestly. Couldn't really give you a conscious answer, but I just know that my presence was needed elsewhere, for sure. It wasn't like I was resting on my laurels for all these months. I was kind of doing what I was planning on doing here, just kind of in smaller doses, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And I've been reaping the rewards from that and really getting the benefits of it because it was definitely needed. There's a lot of this corruption, a lot of this nonsense going on all over the city. I'm noticing. For the longest. I mean, it's been going on for decades and decades and decades, but since most people are always on their best behavior when they're around me, I didn't really get the chance to see it. What I'm saying? They kind of kept it from me, kind of hid it. But now that, excuse me, cat's out the bag and people are kind of, saying what they got to say and doing what they got to do, they're showing themselves to me now. They're coming out and showing their misery. The things that I've been sensing, the energy that we all been kind of been feeling, we are now all collectively seeing this, and that's the reason why I come out here and do this. Seeing is believing. I know a lot of people, they're kind of in a similar boat as me, kind of knew some semblance of what was going on. At the same time, they couldn't really see it. So it's like now that everyone's just, seeing what this is and kind of experiencing it all in real time. Now this kind of has to, come to an end or come to a head at some point. You know what I'm saying? The people are seeing how these people operate. You know what I'm saying? With the bullying tactics that they do. They kind of send people to try to scare you, try to entice you. All this. I won't say nonsense. It's all needed at the end of the day. But just kind of just taking inventory. That's kind of what I've been doing today. Seeing what's what. It's going to be an everyday thing for me. So it's kind of seeing where I need to go, seeing what's needed, and it's kind of going from there. I don't really know too much about what's going on downtown. I never really spent too much time down here, but just know that what's down here is definitely what I need. So that's the reason why I'm here, and the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because it's all ultimately needed. I know these people don't want it consciously, but they all know that we're all going down the same road at the end of the day. So it's nothing but love, nothing but the rite of passage, if you will, what you got to do to do great things and to make the change that most people are too afraid to take the chance and create for themselves. So I'm glad to have been given this opportunity to do this. You know what I'm saying? To truly see what this is and let the people who are kind of sick of the status quo know that these things are always temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like people, everything's always going to revert back to what it naturally is and truly is. These people have had a good run doing whatever this is, but clearly, if this was so needed and this is so warranted, essentially, they would have done more to keep this from getting to this point. Since this is something that kind of repeats itself, as nauseum. Is something that is I don't even know the words to use. This once again is something that's needed, truly. So I already know that this is going to be a daily thing. It's probably going to be one of my longest battles. I had to endure. You got so many people kind of doing their own thing. I got people on my side, people on their side, and just doing whatever they're doing. I hear what they're doing. I see what they're doing. I appreciated all of it. I don't really take any of this personal, because I know this is all part of it, all part of the game that everyone likes to play. So I'm here for it. I'm definitely looking forward to whatever they got to throw at me, because at the end of the day, it's all needed. It's all part of the growth, part of the evolution of what we are and kind of what we're trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they're also listening to me. They're actually, when I say to do something, they actually do it. I'm glad that they're kind of coming to terms with what this is and kind of who's kind of truly running the show. Who's got the upper hand, and who kind of is acting according to nature. So once again, this is all needed. Just keep taking inventory and truly just seeing this through to the end, and just go from there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a look around Tower City, see what's all here. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. Seeing actually what's all here. So I know a lot of the stores that used to be here aren't here anymore. It's not what it used to be, but I still want to check it out and see what's actually kind of hanging around. What's still staying. So I don't even know what their plan is with Tower City. Honestly, I'm not sure what this place is and what they want it to be. I know a lot of it is because it's connected to the casino and it's connected to the Rapid, so it's always going to be here, the building. But I don't truly know what their plan is for the rest of this place. If they have any plans, honestly, we're just kind of just here just to be here. I don't know, but there's a lot of things I don't know what's going on downtown. But day by day, I'm definitely going to be getting that information so that I can kind of give people what they need, and then just continue to progressing. So I know overall this is all what's needed. We're all headed down the same road. We're just taking different paths to get there. That's what history always kind of shows, is we're all trying to evolve into better people and to get to better days. We're just all having different opinions of how do we get there. So I'm just hoping that my vision is closer to what needs to happen, because at the end of the day, no one really cares what any individual person has to say or has to do. The world gonna keep on spinning regardless. No one really cares about any individual person. So I'm just hoping that I'm kind of in line with what's needed and moving forward. So we're gonna keep this going. This is day one, getting inventory. I did a lot of walking around for maybe 3 hours. Kind of be here for about an hour. Get some rest and just keep it going. So I'm gonna be here for pretty much most of the day. And hopefully I'll be here a lot of tomorrow too, weather permitting. But yeah, I'm here for it. Let's get this bad boy going. So I know my energy and my presence is mainly what's needed, right? That's what's going to truly kind of move this thing forward, is this me being here, right? I think me being here is the main ingredient. The missing ingredient is this my presence. So I know that me being down here is going to get this whole thing started. So let's keep this going, and as always, better days are ahead. Y'all take it easy.